Boom shakalaka. Imagine investing in Decentraland before the token 160x'd and you could sell plots of land for $1 million. Today's video, we're taking a look at Metahero, a project that couples Ultra HD Metascanning technology to create personalized avatars and mixes that with deflationary tokenomics. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're talking about Metahero. Now this is a sponsored video, so clearly do your own diligence, but I'm going to go through the project and then at the end, tell you exactly what I think of the project. Now Metahero is a next-gen deflationary real utility token coupled with Ultra HD Metascanning technology. That means that you can create your own avatars and NFTs that are personalized that you could use in the metaverse or you could potentially sell, do whatever you want with them. Now, if we take a look at that, you can be your own hero with their 3D technology. You can create avatars like this using their partnership with Wolf Group that has done a lot of modeling and these Metascanners. Now, these Metascanners are 16 columns and they're mobile columns. Right now, they have their first unit headed to Doha, Qatar, but they're planning to have a lot more of these Metascanners out there. And basically, you stand in there and you can get your own avatars created. So they're proud to have partnered with Wolf Studio, a global leader in 3D scanning and modeling, to create avatars for gaming, social, fashion, and scan artwork to create NFTs. The use cases are only limited to your imagination. And not only do they have that, the scanning, but they also have a deflationary token model. And this is something that can potentially be beneficial during bear markets. Certainly seems to be very popular right now. So basically, it's a deflationary model where 5% of every transaction is a fee, which goes to 1% smart staking, which is each transaction distributed to all hero holders, 1% burn, which means that 1% of transactions forever burn, ensuring an ever-decreasing supply of hero, 3% auto liquidity, so that means that part of each transaction is automatically added to locked liquidity, and then also there's a buyback and burn, where a buyback and burn can be initiated when liquidity exceeds $10 million, and their utility of the token, which is only hero can be used to transact in our ecosystem for real-world utility. So that means anybody buying these Metascanners or anybody buying Metascans of themselves for avatars or art, whatever, is going to have to use hero token. Now, designed for heroes, so they have an app coming soon that includes Metascanning, so use the hero app to pay for scans at our 3D chamber locations, granular statistics, if you love numbers you'll be able to monitor all hero stats in one place, and staking rewards, so you'll be able to stake the token as well, see exactly how many hero tokens you get as a reward for hodling. And you can see they have a pretty extensive roadmap here. Right now they're towards the end of 2021, so they've set up their legal entity. The first seed funding was from the CEO himself, Robert Grin, $10 million seed funding. Now he is one of Poland's richest men, net worth roughly $200 million. He has, right now he's the CEO of Metahero, but as we can see previously, he's an ambassador for Celsius, which is pretty interesting. And one of the biggest things he did was Codewise.com for 9 years, where he was a chairman, CEO, and owner. And as we can see here, this is a company that was acquired by Central Nick for $36 million. Now, let's take a look at this article about Metahero. They've announced the launch of their Ultra HD Metascanning technology fueled by the native deflationary token. So like we said previously, Metahero is a metascanning technology that can create Ultra HD personalized avatars and digital items. This technology has been previously used to create characters from the Cyberpunk 2077 game by CD Projekt. Now, at the initial price of $200 per scan in hero token, a Metahero's native currency, the 3D chambers could create a yearly revenue of about $150 million. Initially, 12 chambers will be distributed around the world in strategic, highly urbanized locations with significant interest in technology and gaming. The first chamber is already functional and traveling to the first global location in Doha, Qatar. Now, it will be possible to use Ultra HD Metascans to generate NFTs and earn rolling royalties from selling and trading personal avatars, art, and other 3D models on the Metahero marketplace and secondary markets. The initial number of tokens will be 10 billion Hero, with various locking mechanisms in place to limit pump and dump schemes. Additionally, Hero is a deflationary token, meaning that the total supply of tokens will diminish over time. Now, on July 5th, Hero will be launching publicly on PancakeSwap v2. All of the 10,000 BNB will be added to the liquidity and locked permanently. And if we go back to the website and we take a look at the team, we can see we have the founder and CEO, Robert Grin, the youngest self-made entrepreneur to make the Forbes 100 richest list in Poland, former CEO of Codewise, second fastest growing company in Europe. After selling Codewise, he shifted 100% of his attention to focus on crypto. His new mission is to help accelerate the mass adoption of this revolutionary technology. Like many, he believes that blockchain will make the world a better and more equitable place. And if we take a look, there's a very large team that we can see here. And if we take a look a little bit slower, you can see a lot of these team are ex-Codewise, 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 ex-Codewise. So he's bringing over his team from Codewise to help him with this project as well. But we do have some core team members with a lot of blockchain and development experience. He's got this guy Stanislaw has 4 years of Ethereum programming and 15 years of software development. So that in a nutshell is Metahero. Now, what this reminds me of is Decentraland. And I'm not saying it's similar to Decentraland, but it reminds me similarly to Decentraland. And I first made my first video about Decentraland back in October of 2017. Now, if we take a look at the chart here, back in October of 2017, Decentraland was a penny. At the height of the market, it went all the way up to $1.56. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen with Metahero, but there's certainly a possibility. And even things that have happened with Decentraland, like for instance, somebody sold virtual real estate plot in Decentraland for $1 million. There is the possibility that if you create your own avatars, you could be selling them, you could be trading them, you could be collecting them, maybe celebrities' avatars. Who knows what's going to happen in the metaverse, because all of this is potentially possible, and it's possible that we could see a run-up with this. Okay guys, so my thoughts on Metahero. First, the pros. So very cool concept. They have a successful CEO and he's bringing a successful team from Codewise with him to work on Metahero. I like the deflationary tokenomics, very interesting. So they have all of that going for them in terms of pros. In terms of cons, it seems very early on in the project. Now, granted, with it being early on, there's a lot more risk, but there's also the potential for higher reward. Additionally, it's a very limited use case for the tokens. So really, only if you want to go get these scans, then you're going to use Metahero tokens, and then that's basically the only use case. Now, granted, there's staking, there's deflationary tokenomics, but it seems like a very limited use case. However, I've been wrong before. If you go back and watch this video, I wasn't too thrilled about Decentraland, and look what it did anyways. So those are my thoughts on Metahero. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check them out down in the pinned comment, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.